Heading into Liverpool's opening day fixture against Arsenal at the Emirates, I believe most Reds fans would have been happy to come away with a point, even against a weakened Arsenal side that had been ravaged by injury. But Liverpool came away with 3 points and an enthralling, fantastic 4-3 win on the road. And really, I think the enduring memory of that match will be Philippe Coutinho's absolute golazo, stunner, beauty of a free kick over the wall into the top left corner past Petr Cech. Truly a goal that will go down in Liverpool lore. Now, certainly not the match that the Reds had hoped for from the start, but Liverpool scored many different goals from set pieces, from great team play. Both Wijnaldum making the great ball that set up Adam Lallana's goal, as well as a beautiful cross into the box from Nathaniel Klein that set up Coutinho's brace. Now, some might say, well, as nice as Coutinho's goal was, their goal that will stand out to them is Sadio Mane. And who can blame them, because Mane just carved out the Arsenal defense. Just a scathing run, a piece of individual real beauty into the top left corner as well, that put the Reds up 4-1. And, to see Liverpool go up 4-1, then give up 2 goals, made it a nervy ending. Certainly it would have been devastating at that point to see the Reds come away with only a point. And, the Reds held on, they buckled down, and they did what they had to do. But that doesn't change the fact that the defense leaves this match with a lot of question marks. The biggest one, of course, obviously, Alberto Moreno's incompetence. Yes, I said incompetence at the back. He was a disaster in the Europa League final, and it was a debacle against the Gunners. To go from, just fouling Walcott the way he did, other rash challenges preceding that just terrible tackle, and on top of that, being caught out on Walcott's goal, although I do have to say he is not the one who's truly at fault on that one. That is Adam Lallana for losing the ball at the center of the pitch in practically the worst possible location when Liverpool plays the style that it does attacking-wise. So I do not fault Moreno as much on that one, but he is still a massive liability. You really have to wonder what Klopp is thinking, just insisting, really, that he's not going to bring in legitimate competition for Moreno, because I do not consider James Milner to be an adequate solution at left back. Now, my theory is that Klopp looks at Moreno and he sees a guy who fits his system. All right, he's fast, he's pacey, he's reasonably strong and technically gifted, and he does work hard. Moreno does work hard, but let's just face it, he's not a defender. He just doesn't have the instincts, doesn't have the timing, and he has certain things that, I feel like they're trying to teach him things that cannot be taught. Time will tell if myself and many of the other Red supporters will be proven wrong, but Moreno's development cannot come at the expense of the rest of the team, which is why I feel the Reds certainly need to buy a left back before the close of the transfer window. And if they do not, it'll be the first time that the Liverpool support, I think, seriously questions Jurgen Klopp. That being said, Klopp is still worthy of the Red support's trust, without a doubt. You just love having a manager who is so passionate, so smart, so astute, who gets the most out of his players. And one thing that has to be pointed out, okay? Liverpool covered the most distance as a team in Premier League history since they began tracking distance covered. And I think that's the biggest indicator so far that Liverpool are now playing the way Klopp wants, with the high press, the in-your-face, closing down the ball. And it's beautiful to see when you have a team that's playing the way the manager wants. So, the Reds are going to go into next weekend probably with a different lineup. Heading into Burnley, we don't know what Coutinho's fitness situation is going to be like. Thank heaven that leg injury is not serious. But you have guys who are going to be vying for spots off the bench. Emre Can, Marco Grujic, are they going to start? When Wijnaldum played well, I really liked the way Jordan Henderson played. I thought he and Firmino might have been the most consistent players out on the pitch. But, Lovren, his spot is probably safe due to fitness issues, with the rest of the back line. And Ragnar Klavan was the best defender on the day. His positioning, his instincts, they make you feel like he was a real steal being bought for less than €5 million. And, of course, Nathaniel Klein is terrific right back. He's got that position truly on lockdown like no other Liverpool player has in their position, I would say, because there's so many other competition up for spots. So, heading into Burnley, another away game. It'll be very interesting to see how the Reds can perform, and certainly 6 points from the first 2 fixtures would go a long way towards clinching a spot in the top 4. So with that, I say farewell, Reds fans, for now, and you'll never walk alone.